Hello and good evening to everyone. Welcome to a live edition of The Cash Show. My name is Raphael and I'll be your host. Today is still Wednesday, July 11th. Now, do you love playing The Cash Show? Are you looking for some trivia with edge? If so, join us on July 14th and 15th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern for a brand new way to win some cold hard cash. Cash Show After Dark. The show is hosted by our good friend Shanley and is a lot like the Cash Show you know and love, but with questions and hosting for the late night crowd. But don't worry, we still have our two regular family-friendly shows. But for those of you looking for some fun after our usual games, check us out on Cash Show After Dark. That is July 14th and 15th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be exciting, and so are shout-outs. The shout-out goes out to Metal Mama Brittany Benjamin. Brittany Benjamin tweets, "Oh my God, Comfort Cat, no!" I'm just saying it as I read it. There are a lot of no's. Thank you for the tweet in. And right now it's time for some trivia. Let's start with question number 1, shall we? An Adam's apple is generally most visible on what type of person? Infant, woman, or man? The name Adam's apple is in reference to the Bible story when Adam, who lived in the Garden of Eden, bit off a piece of fruit from the tree of knowledge, and this piece supposedly was stuck in Adam's throat, creating what we know as an Adam's apple, and Adam was, your answer, a man. So bats even have them, and it's a very important organ because thanks to it, a bat can produce ultrasound, which it uses in echolocation, which we learned about yesterday here on the Cash Show. You see how things come around? Knowledge is always circulating. Question number 2. What U.S. Cabinet Department uses the Pentagon as its headquarters? Transportation, defense, or education? So in order to understand just how big the Pentagon is, you should know that the entire U.S. Capitol building can fit inside just one of the Pentagon's 5 sides. That is tremendously big. But what department is housed in that huge building? Your answer, defense. The Pentagon can hold nearly 30,000 defense workers at any given time. So I'm sure that there's some sort of in-house bakery to crank out roughly 80 birthday cakes needed at any given day. A lot of sheet cakes being put out there. Question number 3. Corolla, Camry, and Prius are all current models under what car brand? Is it Hyundai, Chevrolet, or Toyota? In pursuit of building better and safer cars, this company invests $1 million every hour in research and development worldwide. That is a lot of cold hard cash. And the car company we're talking about is your answer, Toyota. So originally Toyota with a D, the company changed it to Toyota with a T because when it's written in katakana, a Japanese writing system, it takes 8 strokes to write, and 8 is a lucky number in Japanese culture. You had no idea your car was so lucky. Question number 4. In the Lord of the Rings series, what power does the One Ring bestow on its wearer? Invisibility, super strength, or flight? Frodo, the ring-bearing hobbit, often uses this power to his advantage when escaping the clutches of evil orcs and Nazguls, who, by the way, use invisibility. That is your answer. Yes, I would like to be invisible once in a while. But when Frodo uses the power, he also alerts the all-seeing eye of Sauron to where he is. So, you know, it isn't without its drawbacks. But what power would you like to possess? I am just curious. This is not an official poll. Well, I know what I would like to possess. I'm not going to share that with you right now, but, well, I think I did. Invisibility. But what would you like to have? Question number 5. The term RSVP is an abbreviation of a saying in what language? English, French, or Spanish? Répondez, s'il vous plaît, means please respond in what I consider to be the most snobby of the modern tongues. Just my opinion, and millions of others. The answer is French. The phrase was born out of the courts in Europe and eventually landed in North America. In RSVP's early days, it was only used by the elite because they were snobby and liked to show that they knew French. Why else would you use it? Now it's time for our prize questions. Remember, for in-app support or questions, be sure to use the in-app Contact Us. This sends an email with all the requisite troubleshooting info. Birds do it. Bees might do it. Even educated fleas have done it. I'm talking about tweeting. Add me on Twitter, @CashShow_Raphael. Remember, you can all tweet us directly on the WWWs by using the handle @CashShow_Trivia. Now we're all caught up. Question number 6. What vanished land once connected Britain to the rest of Europe? Doggerland, Jutland, or Deadland? Instead of the North Sea, this area was a series of gently sloping hills, marshland, heavily wooded valleys, and swampy lagoons, aka a place I'd love to live, but your answer is Doggerland. So geologists believe that the land was flooded over a period of 300 years toward the end of the last glacial period. Yep, 300 years of flooding sounds like it'll do the trick, and yikes! Nice glasses, looking cool and comfortable. Comfort Cat here to comfort you. I guess we lost a lot of players on the last question. Sorry, but stick around because you don't know what you're going to experience next here on the Cash Show. All right, question coming up. This is getting very exciting. Question number 7. What was the only time that the first mechanical alarm clock ran its bell at? Is it 4 a.m., 6 a.m., or 8 a.m.? An early prototype of an alarm clock was invented by the Greeks around 250 BC and used water to tell time, but it would be many years before the best part of an alarm clock was invented. Of course, I'm talking about the snooze button, but your answer is 4 a.m. Invented in 1787 by Levi Hutchins, the clock was designed to ring at 4 a.m. to wake Hutchins up for work. What was he doing, like a morning show DJ? Hey, did you guys play the previous game this evening? If so, then the clue you got is about to be very useful. Hopefully you remembered it. Here we go, question number 8. Which species of spider is known for being mostly herbivorous in nature? Argiope, Trifasciata, Salticus ceticus, or Bagheera kiplingi? Frisky3, can I get a shout out? That was it. It was real quick. Andy7878, Mom's birthday. Happy 55th to Jen. Hello, Jen. Happy 55th birthday. I'm sure you look no day older than 30, right? Is that how you're supposed to say it? The next question after I get eliminated is always easy. LOL. That came from Heart7024. That's Murphy's Law for you. The answer for this question is Bagheera kiplingi. The genus name is derived from Bagheera, the Black Panther from Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book, with the species name honoring Kipling himself. That is quite an honor. Question number 9. In addition to, I was too excited. In addition to daisies, what is also a birth flower for the month of April? Sweet pea, daffodil, or lily of the valley? There is not one, but 4 birthstones for the month of April. How lucky is that? Diamond, sapphire, clear quartz, and opal. But the flower in question is your answer, sweet pea. Now, despite the sweet name, unlike the edible pea, seeds of this flower are not edible and are known to cause toxicity, just like the people born in April. I'm just kidding. Come on, guys. If you can't take a joke and you're born in April, hello, April 1st. Let's all calm down. Question number 10. Which of these Monopoly pieces was removed from the game in 2017? Thimble, iron, or dog? This piece was the second of the game's original pieces to be dropped. Players gave a thumbs down to the iron in 2013. But the answer for this question is thimble. Now, personally, I am sickened by the blatant attack on all the things that make my hand stitching and wrinkle elimination easier. Come on, guys, what's next? Hangers? All right, question number 11. What was the original purpose of bubble wrap? For packaging, for wallpaper, or for clothing? So in 1957, Alfred W. Fielding and Mark Chavon set out to create this product by laminating 2 plastic sheets with air bubbles in between for use as, can you believe this, your answer? Wallpaper? Now, they first tried to sell it as 3D wallpaper, which never took off, except for at my house. Rough house all you want, kids. Your noggins and daddy's nice walls are safe, so continue the rough housing, no problem. Remember, we're live again tomorrow evening, and don't forget to join us after our usual shows, July 14th and 15th, for Cash Show After Dark. Now it's time for our final round. With a competition like this trivia show, you never know what is going to happen, right? You never know. Our last live show this evening, we had less than 500 at this point, less than 400 really, and now we have over 2,300 people still in it. This is going to be crazy. Question number 12. In the 1970s, NASA and West Germany cooperated to launch what satellites? Eros A and B, Vanguard 1 and 2, Pioneer 10 and 11. Both NASA and West Germany spent several months studying the upper atmosphere with a focus on solar ultraviolet radiation. Sounds exciting. Using your answer, Eros A and B. A and B equals C if the C stands for cash. Congratulations if you won this round of the Cash Show. Let's take a look at our prize distribution list right now. This is exciting. Okay. Less than 2,000. Finish the game answering all the questions correctly. But you don't have to win. You don't have to get all 12 questions right to win money here on the Cash Show. That's not how it works, and that's what this chart tells you. It tells you how it's broken down per question. And now here it is. This is our winners list. 1,879 winners taking home $1.37. And when I say taking home, I mean going to your PayPal account. That's cold, hard cash. How about some shout-outs to finish out the show? Why not? Happy 11. If I had a superpower, I would like the power of unconditional love. Well, that is so sappy, but it's beautiful. I agree with that. Jazzy 214. What happened to Comfort Cat? You know what? I think we don't have enough time to get into it, but maybe you'll have to check the archives or ask someone on Twitter. They'll tell you exactly what happened. So visit Twitter to find out what happened to Comfort Cat. Bo is back tomorrow, and of course, Shanley with her special shows this weekend. I'll see you next week here on the Cash Show. Until then, have a great evening. Bye, guys.